Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave, and this is my daily ruling. Today's question was suggested by a viewer. Thanks to James for this one. Through the magic of Mirror Gallery, Amy controls two Kira Great Glass Spinner. Nick plays a lightning bolt against one of them. Can he now use a second lightning bolt to kill it? Okay, so we don't need any specific rule to answer this question, just a close reading of exactly what Kira says. The ability triggers whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability for the first time each turn. If Nick targets the same one with both lightning bolts, then the second one will not be targeting it for the first time, and will therefore resolve entirely normally. What will actually happen is that both instances of the Kira ability will trigger on the first lightning bolt that was cast. We would have a similar situation if Amy had two Jin Gitaxias Progress Tyrant instead of two Kiras. Each one would trigger to counter the first spell of an appropriate type that Nick played, but if he played another one, then the ability of Jin Gitaxias would not be able to trigger again. There is a small difference between this wording and the Kira, meaning that if Amy had one Jin Gitaxias in play and Nick played an instant, it would get countered. And if Amy then played a second Jin Gitaxias, the second one would not yet have triggered, meaning that it would be able to counter another spell of Nick's. This is unlike what would happen if the same play happened with Kira, since it triggers on the first time that a spell targets something. Even though the second Kira was not in play to see the first time its friend was targeted, the game still knows that it happened, so the second Kira will not be able to do anything to stop a subsequent instance of the same creature getting targeted. In order for this play to work out the way Amy wants, we would need a card that was templated something like Donal, with wording that makes it optional as to whether it applies to any individual spell. You would still have both of them trigger on the first spell that was cast, but you could just choose to apply only one of them, leaving the other available for a subsequent spell cast. But that's all I have for you today. How did you do? Join me again next time for another daily ruling, but until then, I hope you have a great day.